Welcome to the Pooch Parenting Podcast, a podcast for parents with dogs. I'm Michelle Stern, a certified professional dog trainer, mom, and former teacher. Living with kids and dogs at the same time can feel like a circus. I know because I lived it too. Join us as we interview a variety of experts and parents to discuss topics that will make parenting with dogs easier, safer, and less chaotic. Also, you can love living with your dog again. I'll always keep it real, which might even mean that you hear the messiness of life in the background on occasion, but at least you know you're not alone. It's been a minute since I've been here for the Pooch Parenting Podcast, and there is a great reason for that. I have been working very hard on a special new limited series podcast that is totally separate from this one, and it focuses on some of the top questions that I get asked all the time about parenting kids and dogs. And so I have aptly named it the Parenting Kids and Dogs 101 Limited Series Podcast. And I wanted to tell you briefly about that today and where you can find it. What if my dog doesn't like my baby? What if my dog accidentally hurts my kids? What if my kids accidentally hurt our dog? When should we add a puppy to the family? Am I a horrible person if I feel like it's too hard to parent kids and dogs at the same time? If you are a dog mom who's having a baby soon, who's worrying about how your dog responds to your newly mobile toddler, who's considering adding another dog or child to your family, or who's wondering how to tame the chaos that comes with living with kids and dogs at the same time, this special series podcast is for you. Parenting Kids and Dogs 101 is a limited series podcast packed with actionable tips on how to make living with kids and dogs safer, less stressful, and more enjoyable. So whether you're an experienced dog mom who's new to parenting, or you're an experienced parent who's new to dogs, this podcast will offer you tried and true strategies that will help all of your family members, dogs included, of course, to have the relationship you always dreamed of. This series is hosted by me, a professional dog trainer, mom, and former teacher. And each episode will answer questions that keep worried parents up at night. Now, the great news is if you head on over to my website, you can grab a free workbook and resource guide that goes alongside this podcast episode, and you can get that podcast over on this specific webpage, poochparenting.net/parenting kids and dogs 101 podcast. You can listen there as well. And the podcast is on all of your favorite podcast players. Thank you for listening to the Pooch Parenting Podcast. If you enjoyed today's show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast player and leave a review. But even better yet, tell a friend. Are you in some moms groups, perhaps? Or maybe you're friendly with your pediatrician. Please let them know that resources like this exist, because the information that I share with my people goes beyond what most baby books offer, and a lot of parents need support. You'd be doing them a favor. Thanks again. Have a great day.